We start our countdown of the top weather events of 2021 across western and central Wyoming. Number 5 kicking it off. It's actually a non-event. It has to do with thunderstorms, or in this case, the lack thereof, like there are severe thunderstorms specifically. Now I'll take a look at the chart. This is showing the total number of severe and thunderstorm and tornado warnings we've issued each calendar year going back to 2006. Now I know these numbers are a little small, a little bit hard to read. 2006 is here. 2021 over here on the right. Now you can see a couple of really active periods. Latter part of the aughts, anywhere from about 80 to about 100. Most active period though, 2018, 2019, very active there as well. That's probably the peak across the area, but where's the least active? Well, we have one here in 2012. There's also another one right here, 2021, just 22 total warnings. Just one tornado warning, 21 severe thunderstorm warnings. We average right around 60 in this area. Now you may be asking, why is this happening? Well, there's a few reasons, but I think the main reason is the mean position of the jet stream. Now, what is a jet stream? Well, it's a fast-moving part of the atmosphere, about 34,000, 35,000 feet out, depending on what season it is. And a lot of times it drives a lot of weather systems across the area, and also serves as a dividing line between cooler air masses to the north and more humid air masses to the south. Now, across the summer, which is when we get most of our thunderstorms, the average position right here along the Canadian border, approximately, so this is where a lot of the thunderstorms develop. We're fairly close to that. Now, this summer, the average position, now this is approximate, you can see we have what's called a really big ridge across the central part of the country. Then a mean trough as we head down here toward the northeastern part of the U.S. Now, what a ridge basically is, it usually is fair weather underneath it. Now, we have what's called higher heights under there. I'm going to get a little technical here. Now, think of heights basically as weight in the atmosphere. So the higher the height, the more weight there is pressing down the atmosphere. Think of it as bricks pressing down in the atmosphere. And to get thunderstorms, usually you need lift in the atmosphere to help lift everything. So at higher heights, it's hard to get that air to lift. And also the jet stream a lot of times will bring disturbances to help bring that lift. And because the mean position was way up here, we really didn't have much of that. And we take a look at the number of warnings issued across the country through September, notwithstanding what happened in December across this part of the country. See, that lines up pretty well. You can see many of the areas across the northern Rockies, as well as the Plain States as well, all the way down toward the southeast. Not really seeing a lot of severe weather this year. You can see a big deficit across this area, especially across our area and across here across the southern U.S. And where are the active period areas? We have one area down in here. This has to do with a very active monsoon season. We'll get back to the monsoon later in this countdown. But the most active area for severe weather, at least in the anomalous wise, right here across where that main jet stream's going across Michigan, also going down to the northeast, southern New England. Very active period for severe weather. A lot of tornadoes there this year, which is very unusual for that part of the country. Any idea what number 4 is? Just have to wait till tomorrow. Have a good day.